Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Some minor dental work. Takeaway, Giannis on the steal, popped out of the hands of Derek Favors. Tough pass. Hit their only free throw attempt. Giannis made that when he's been doing a great job at the free throw line in these scrimmages. Lonzo Ball for three. Middleton to the post, turns, hits, over ball.
All come from there.
By coincidence, or do they have great youth programs and AAU programs? Chris Middleton off the jump ball, scoring. He blocked the ball. They jumped at center, not knowing which team touched it. Saw the cutter, George Hill, picked off by Ingram. Holiday lets Lopez fly by. 15-9, Milwaukee, 6:45 remaining in the opening period. Time took the three, Ilyasova, and it is Sterling Brown battling. Ilyasova still there, the Bucks working hard. Here's Korver, and he pays it off with a trip.
Not necessarily a focus for the Milwaukee Bucks, but Coach Bud is never going to deny hustle.
Three ball comes away, Redick, long rebound, dumps it inside for Hayes. Giannis working against Josh Hart. Contact, no whistle. He finds the shooter for three.
He's not just talking about himself.
Ball bounce. Giannis high post against Moore. Lost the dribble for a split second, turns, and it hit. Excellent ball movement. Robin Lopez.
Be in their shoes for a moment to see how they're seeing the game, whether it's on a mock.
You always love to see 30-point quarters, particularly in the first. The Bucks have done a good job. You see it. You see the official standing on the left, and his shadow is taking some of the digital marking. Drew Holiday looked like he was tippy-toeing into that defense. The Bucks had it.
They're getting up and down, whether you like it or not. You're going to get some conditioning in tonight.
Lopez hits that 18-footer. Frank Jackson made 5 in the first quarter and have 6 so far. Nice touch. Lopez closes out on Melly well. To the middle, that's a toughie when the bell rang. 28 and 36 overall. Perfect preseason so far. Perfect to some sort of seeding game shape, if you will. They opened their first of 8 seeding games as on Friday night with Boston, and we'll have that for you on Fox Sports Wisconsin. We will have all 8 seeding games.
More rebounds, leading this team in assists as well.
Candidate for Defensive Player of the Year. A writer from Salt Lake City as Giannis on cue.
Time to make your mark.
Isn't that really what this entire Bucks formula is about on both ends? Efficiency, offense. Frank Jackson sealed. Drew Holiday gets to the middle. That's 13. Milwaukee up 4 with the ball. Up against San Antonio, 11 points. Sacramento, 13 tonight. Think like a coach. Intended for Giannis, pass a little too long. It went to Ball, and on the other end, it's Drew Holiday with a 18 of 49 overall. Their biggest lead has been 13, and the Pelicans have not led, Zora.
Third quarter, you're watching the Bucks and the Pelicans in Orlando. Their offense is headed up by Lonzo Ball. Time winding down. Nicolo Melli tries to get it before. If you're just joining us, this is the third of 3 scrimmages. Brook Lopez knocks it down.
That was postponed on March 11th. They were the final scheduled game that night. It was called off. They were playing Sacramento.
Giannis. Pelicans give it to Brandon Ingram. He'll weave through traffic, kick it out to Lonzo Ball. We talked about his three.
Originally from West Bend, currently an ER doctor in Indianapolis. He's a huge Bucks fan. Dr. Fossum, his wife Jen, and daughters Rosie, Ellie, and Bryn. Bucks Nation is fully behind the Fossum family. We send our best.
And we talk about how the Bucks are going to continue the conversations around social justice. Brooke Lopez almost loses it. Got Ersan Ilyasova guarding him. 4-point game. Last of the 3 scrimmages.
Great work in the Broad Ripple section of Indianapolis.
Lonzo Ball on the break. I mean, imagine the last time the Bucks had to practice time score situations or going through a shooting spell. Wesley Matthews will try to break it there. He does.
So baseball has an issue to deal with, and he said it makes you really appreciate what the NBA has been able to accomplish in the bubble.
Crafting for the Pelicans, J.J. Redick knocks down the 3. Bucks scrambling in that.
All about everything in the bubble.
Everything. Even when you leave, too. Giannis
exactly.
finding his way down the paint.
10-day quarantine on Lou Williams. He had an excused absence and then was deemed to have done something that...
The largest point differential in the league. Talking about J.J. Redick hits the 3. They are going to go for those 3-point shots. So when you're hugged up tight, Nickeil Alexander-Walker gets it.
Dunks.
We've got it all tied again. J.J. Redick from deep. Get back on the court. Josh Hart comes up with the steal. J.J. Redick, what you call a heat check.
Dario Melendez, Zora Stevenson, all together at 5-serve form, watching the Bucks perform.
Momentum is everything. That would definitely be nice to come out with a win going into a game.
On our stat monitor, they just have him at 20, so 27 or 28 if he finishes. Nickeil Alexander-Walker turns it over. That's a rattle. Zora, you and I both would like to see a hard close here in the 4th quarter and a victory by the Milwaukee Bucks. Those crunch time minutes and that crunch time roll going. There's the roll spin, Giannis. To the post, Robin Lopez. Hook shot over Jackson. A 30-point game for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach Budenholzer does not have Giannis out there with that because a coach might remember an end of game play or an end of quarter play or something like that. He might play at the hands of Portland years before.
You definitely have to be careful not to show your cards too early.
That is Jackson Hayes. Pretty good basketball player. Under 2 minutes now in the 4th. Good defense. In double figures is Brooke Lopez with 10 points. Off the turnover. Closing seconds, 4th quarter. The Pelicans leading the Bucks 122-103. Jackson Hayes again. And this should do it. New Orleans will dribble this out. The Pelicans will finish their scrimmages 3-0. The Bucks 2-1 victories over San Antonio and Sacramento. The loss tonight to the Pelicans.